I hope you're ready for today's video because this one is going to be a game changer. We're diving into something big today, something that could literally change the financial landscape and potentially make new millionaires, and no, I'm not exaggerating. We're talking about Hedera Hashgraph, HBAR, a project that's been quietly making waves and is now positioned for explosive growth. Now, if you've been sleeping on HBAR, it's time to wake up. Because what we're about to break down could be the opportunity of a lifetime. We're seeing real-world adoption happening, huge market moves, and major institutional interest, all signs pointing to a massive surge in value. Whether you're an investor, a crypto enthusiast, or just someone looking for the next big thing, HBAR might just be the project you've been waiting for. So if you're sitting on the sidelines, now is the time to pay attention. This could be your chance to get in early on something that's about to explode. So grab a seat, buckle up, and let's dive deep into why Hedera Hashgraph is about to take the crypto world by storm. Let's get right into it. Alright, before we dive deep into HBAR, let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture. The crypto market is buzzing, and we're right in the thick of a bull run. But here's a key point, this isn't the true alt season yet. We're still seeing Bitcoin dominance sitting pretty high. Why does this matter? Well, once Bitcoin's dominance dips, that's when we typically see altcoins explode in price, and that's when projects like HBAR have the potential to go parabolic. Imagine catching the next wave before it hits the shore. That's the kind of opportunity we're talking about today. Alright, let's take a deeper look at HBAR's recent performance, because let me tell you, it's been absolutely mind-blowing lately. In the past 7 days alone, HBAR has surged by a massive 71%. Yes, you heard that right, 71%. That's an incredible jump for any crypto, especially in a market as volatile as this one. But that's not all. The trading volume has also seen a substantial boost, up by 56%, and we're talking about nearly $1 billion in volume. When you see those kinds of numbers, you know there's a serious growing interest and demand around HBAR. This isn't just a random pump. This is the start of something significant. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Despite this recent bullish movement, HBAR's market dominance is still sitting at a relatively modest 0.11%. Now, I want you to take a moment and really grasp how big that is. During previous market highs, HBAR's dominance was around 0.26%, so right now, we're sitting at less than half of that peak. What does that tell us? We're still very early in this run, folks. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. Imagine what could happen if HBAR's dominance were to rise to just 1% in a market that could balloon to a $5 to $7 trillion valuation. That's a ton of upside potential, huge potential, in fact. This is why I'm so bullish on HBAR right now. It's not just about the gains we're seeing today, it's about what's coming down the road. The momentum is building, and we're just getting started. So, let that sink in for a moment. HBAR is still flying under the radar, but as we see its market dominance grow, so will its value. And trust me, when that happens, you're going to wish you had gotten in earlier. That's why now is the time to start paying attention. Alright, now let's dive into what everyone's been waiting for, the price predictions. I know you're all eager to hear where HBAR could be headed, and trust me, it's exciting. First things first, let's talk about the total supply of HBAR. There are 50 billion tokens in circulation. Now, that might sound like a lot at first glance, but here's the thing, context is everything. When you look at the current market conditions and the growing adoption of Hedera Hashgraph, it's clear that HBAR is in a great position to capitalize on this bull market. If we see continued momentum and more investors jumping in, I wouldn't be surprised if HBAR hits the $1 to $2 range during this run. That's right, $1 to $2 is very much within reach, and with the way things are moving, it's becoming more and more likely. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. Could HBAR go higher than that? Absolutely. The crypto space is unpredictable, and there's always the potential for things to go parabolic. But we need to keep a level head and stay grounded. As much as we're all hoping for massive gains, it's important to base our predictions on realistic market data and not just hype. It's about being strategic, not just chasing the next moonshot. And here's a fun fact for you, If Dogecoin, a coin that started out as nothing more than a joke and a meme, can hit an astronomical $100 billion market cap, then HBAR has every chance to reach similar heights. Why? Because HBAR isn't just a meme coin, it's backed by serious technology and boasts some big-time enterprise partnerships. We're talking about partnerships with major companies and organizations that are already seeing the potential in Hedera Hashgraph's unique structure and scalability. Once we see more hype and speculation kick in, HBAR could easily start moving towards those higher price points, especially as the broader market starts to realize its full potential. Remember, in crypto, anything can happen when the momentum is right. If Dogecoin can make it to $100 billion, HBAR, backed by real-world use cases and enterprise-level adoption, has just as much, if not more, potential to see similar success. So, while we can't predict the future with certainty, I'm telling you, HBAR has a shot at greatness. Stay tuned, because this is one project you won't want to sleep on. Alright, let's dive into the charts for a moment. HBAR has been showing strong upward movement against both USD and Bitcoin pairs. We've broken through key trend lines, signaling further potential upside. But it's not just the technicals that look good. There are some major announcements fueling this momentum. HBAR ETF filing. This is big news, folks. Canary Capital recently filed for an HBAR ETF with the SEC. Why does this matter? ETFs bring more liquidity and mainstream visibility to crypto projects, and this could significantly boost both the token's value and its holder base. Media coverage. We're also seeing increased media attention. Major outlets like the Wall Street Journal are now covering HBAR, and this kind of exposure is exactly what we need as we head into the next phase of crypto adoption. Combine this with a more pro-crypto regulatory environment, and we're looking at a perfect storm for HBAR's growth. Now, let's take a step back and zoom out for a moment because I want to share with you my long-term vision for the future. I believe we're on the cusp of something huge, a major shift in the global financial landscape. We are heading toward a future where cryptocurrency and blockchain technology aren't just niche assets anymore. They're going to become a mainstream part of the global economy, seamlessly integrated into the traditional financial systems that we've known for centuries. When that shift happens, and I'm talking about a massive shift, it won't just be about whether or not HBAR holders get rich. Sure, that's an exciting prospect, but what's even more profound is the impact this technology will have on the way we interact with the financial world as a whole. Just think about it for a second. Imagine a world where blockchains and hash graphs, like the technology behind HBAR, are at the core of everything. From banking to supply chain management, from smart contracts to digital identity verification, these technologies are going to revolutionize the way businesses operate and the way individuals transact and engage with each other. And in that world, projects like HBAR, with its focus on speed, security, and enterprise-level adoption, are going to be front and center. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if, in the next decade, the overall crypto market cap skyrockets to $50 to $100 trillion. That's right, trillions. This is not some far-fetched fantasy. We're already seeing early signs of this transition with the increasing institutional interest, the push for regulatory clarity, and the explosive growth of projects like HBAR. And when that happens, owning projects like HBAR will be similar to owning a piece of the internet back in the 1990s. We all know what happened there. Early adopters and companies that were ahead of the curve saw massive gains and became integral to the modern economy. HBAR, and others like it, could very well be the future tech giants in the crypto world, just like Google, Amazon, and Facebook were the tech giants of the internet age. So when we talk about HBAR's potential, we're not just talking about a bull run or short-term profits. We're talking about long-term wealth and positioning yourself in a future that's becoming more and more likely every day. The adoption of crypto is accelerating, and if you're holding projects like HBAR, you could be setting yourself up for generational wealth. This is why I'm so excited about HBAR's future. It's not just about today or tomorrow, it's about being part of the future of finance, and the role HBAR will play in it. So if you haven't already, now might be the time to pay attention because this is history in the making. To sum it all up, HBAR is at a critical point right now. The combination of strong technicals, significant announcements, and the broader bullish sentiment in the crypto space is creating a unique opportunity for early investors. If you've been on the fence about HBAR, now is the time to pay attention. This could be one of those projects that people look back on and say, I wish I had gotten in earlier. So, if you found value in this video and want to stay updated with the latest crypto insights, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. Let me know in the comments, are you bullish on HBAR, and where do you think the price is headed next? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe and happy investing.